Hello, uh, this is Pastor Seth, and I'm here briefly to share my opinion concerning the post of chairmanship of AU, Africa Union, which will be vacant probably next year. Uh, there are candidates, but I want to dwell on one candidate who is Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga is a Kenyan Luo by tribe, loved because of his political status. Raila Amolo has done great for the people of Kenya. When we talk about the multipartism, the repeal of two section, and also the democracy, Raila becomes number one. He is a figurehead that will not be forgotten. People will always live to talk about Raila Odinga. He is a political enigma in Kenya. He moves the crowd with his evangelistic political messages. He's loved across the board. This is a man that have won 3 elections, never given chance to lead, was not even supported by the people who are leading AU by then. Back in the year 2007, when he squarely beaten Kibaki, Africa Union and people who are concerned about situation in Kenya had to send Kofi Annan. And Kofi Annan came and arbitrated, and what they come up with was the formation of the coalition government. Yet the winner was known. You know, in every country, there is an organization that are mandated to conduct election. In Kenya, we call it IBC. And I find it hard why people or why the authorities cannot prevail over IBC to open up the server to solve the problem. And even the year 2007, if they would have opened the server, Raila would have been given his position. But the UN has not helped. The AU has not helped the people of Kenya. Not only the people of Kenya, the rest of African countries who are passing similar state with Kenya. There is no help that the UN or AU has helped. Now, in Kenya, right now, things are not working because the guy who is the president did not win the election. And therefore, he has got no goodwill of the people of Kenya. And whatever is happening in Kenya right now is purely hardship. The President William Ruto is clueless. Is a man who is clueless of many things, and is a man who does not take advices. We have Attorney General who is mandated to give the government an advice. But what the President Ruto is doing is not even consulting the AG. Now, it is my prayer and appeal for the people of Kenya not to accept Raila to leave this country at this particular time. This is not the time for Raila to leave for AU. Why am I saying it is not the right time? Because the guy who is in the leadership in Kenya, William Ruto, is clueless on governance. The guy, William Ruto, is clueless in governance and also is somebody who is day by day violating the constitution. No one can check balanced him. Things are very hard. No medicine in our hospitals. Some kids are home, have not yet reported to school because there is no money. Our counties are not running perfectly. Every governor, every MCA, every member of parliament, the senators, they are all crying because there is no cash flow, though we have a devolved government. But what is going on, it's like the devolved government is not effective because William Ruto wants to rule everything where he is. I'm just imagining, with all this threat of William Ruto, if Raila will leave, how will be political situation in country called Kenya? Because once Raila moved to AU, he ceased to be a political master in Kenya. In fact, according to the norms or the rules of AU, you refrain from a local politics of your country. I'm just imagining Raila vacating, leaving that wolf, William Ruto, as the president. How will Kenya be for 10 years? Who will provide check and balance for William Ruto? Because even right now, as I am talking to you, he has paralyzed the independent institutions. We have got three arms of the government which William Ruto is now bulldozing. He is bulldozing judiciary. He has bulldozed the parliament. Now this man can do anything. First of all, because he's greedy of power. He can do anything and he will do it to make himself imperial president. Why can't I be like the president of Uganda? Why can't I be like the president of Rwanda? So 10 years will not be enough for this greedy vampire. Will not be enough for William Ruto. He will want to manipulate and mutilate our constitution because the parliament, he has bulldozed the parliament. No one can go against William Ruto. So our constitution is at stake. This man will do whatever he can, and he will do it to make himself imperial president. So it's going to be a wrong time for Raila to leave Kenyans. Because if he dare, Kenyans will be orphans politically. The Kenyans will not have their freedom in their own country. Kenyans will not have a voice. And that will be the mark of the end of the democracy. And I see a situation whereby Kenya can just go back to one party state. The gains that we got about 30 years ago, the gains we got after removing the Moi from power will be reduced back to zero. So it is not right time for His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga to leave the country, to go and play African politics. In fact, yes, Africa needs Raila Odinga because he's a Pan-Africanist. but Kenya need him more. Kenya need him more. Now, I've said that when Raila exit, it's gonna be a holiday for William Ruto. That there will be no one providing checks and balances, and he will manipulate everything for his favor. That one will happen. Another thing that is likely to happen, that Azimio will divide, will disintegrate. Raila exiting politics, the center of Azimio will not hold. Azimio will not talk in one voice. Raila was a beacon of unity. Raila was a symbol of unity. Not William Ruto. Not William Ruto. We always say the president is a symbol of unity. But William Ruto is not a symbol of the unity. Raila being in opposition is more of a symbol of unity. Under Raila, we get all tribes. Raila has not practiced tribalism. Raila has not done retrogressive kind of politics. Raila has not assassinated his political opponent. He is a man who actually valued people's life. It's quite naive for people to claim that Raila is a lord of chaos, that Raila leads people to demonstration. Mandamando and demonstration is not chaos, because always they are peaceful until the government, through the police, always will provoke, always will start uh, uh, fighting the peaceful Protestant. I've known Raila for years. This man is a man who loves peace, a man who does not want chaos. If Raila will be a man of chaos, he would have claimed all his won victories by force. He would have long time. But Raila Odinga put Kenya and Kenyans first. It gives a nation first priority. So what people claiming that Raila is someone who is very chaotic are people who are devilish, who are sent by the devil to propagate a vendetta which is baseless. Raila must not leave now. And if this video will reach him, this video will reach him, it's my prayer that this video may go viral. Why Raila must not go now? Raila must not go now, number one, because our democracy is at stake. Ruto does not understand what is called democracy. Number two, our economy is at stake. William Ruto is a businessman who will put all his priority first than the priority of the nation. Ruto is a man who will do the business with the nation. All these big companies that are winning tenders, most of them are associated to William Ruto, and most of the owners have a relationship with William Ruto. So this guy is a guy that doeth the business with the government, and purposely he want to be counted as one of the richest dude or richest presidents in Africa. So Raila must not leave. It's not right time, because our democracy, our governance, our resources is at stake. Ruto will not stop at nothing until he builds his business empire. Ruto will not stop at nothing until he is crowned the richest president in Africa. That is his mantra, and that is his mission. People with that kind of a mantra can kill. People who want to be the top in a crude way, will always want to kill. Something that Ruto has done since he entered into political limelight. He has built himself through assassination. He has built himself through grabbing and shady deals. Raila must not leave now. If Raila leaves now, then Azimio, the opposition should forget presidency. Kalonzo Musyoka should forget being a president of Kenya. If Raila leaves to Africa Union, let Kalonzo Musyoka and the people in Azimio forget being the president of the Republic of Kenya. I'm repeating again. If Raila vacates Kenya politics and goes to chair the AU, let Azimio forget forming the government, and let Kalonzo Musyoka forget being a president of the Republic of Kenya. I've got my reasons as to why I'm saying this. Raila, as always, has his followers. And I want to tell viewers that most people in Azimio, they did not enter Azimio because they love Azimio. They enter Azimio because of one man called Raila Amolo Odinga. And once Raila vacates Azimio, these people will not fully be in Azimio. Number two, regions that are perceived to be opposition, like Nyanza, Western, Nairobi, Coast, will not be Azimio stronghold. Will not be Azimio stronghold. So that means if they are not Azimio stronghold, how will Kalonzo Musyoka win to be a president? It is not the right time. Kalonzo Musyoka, do not let Raila, do not support Raila move. Though the position of AU is very lucrative and very lucrative, but for the sake of Kenya and Kenyans, Raila should not leave. Kalonzo Musyoka, you should make sure that Raila don't leave, and you should fight to deputize him. You should fight to deputize him. Their reason, that is only way you can ascend to power. That is only a way you can ascend to power. Without this, forget. Ruto ni mtu ambaye amejipanga. I'm talking to Kalonzo Musyoka. Did you know that because of Raila Odinga, Ruto, when he entered into the government, he already put a mechanism to rig again, or to be the president beyond 2027. Did you know that? And that is why he opened the borders. He opened the borders, and these borders were opened politically, not to help Kenya grow economy. No. These borders are open in the readiness for the year 2027. Now Somalians have come into Kenya with the help of the Somalis that are in the government now. That is why you see in our security, in our in our investigative organ, the leader is a Somali. Somalians, the Minister of Defense is a Somali guy. Now, these things were put strategically because Ruto is not sure of winning when Raila is in the ballot. So what he did is opening the borders. Somalians are coming in a big number. And over 2 million has entered Kenya right now. And all has been given Kenya identity and Kenyan's voting card they have ready. So in 2027, only one community called Somali is giving William Ruto about 2 million votes. Ruto was doing this because he knew he stole Raila and he cannot use the same style to steal again. So that is why he has maneuvers ways to bring the foreigners, and he has given them the identity card. Now, if it's happened that Raila vacate and Ruto now is the president, Ruto will not need to steal election. He will have automatically won with a big margin. Why am I saying this? Remember, I told the people, majority of the people who are in Azimio or ODM are there because of Raila Odinga. And when Raila Odinga is out of the political equation, Nyanza is out for grab. And I don't know if Kalonzo has what it takes to grab Raila's stronghold. I don't know. If we go to Western, right now in the Western, we have Mdavadi, a plum job. We have Wetangula, a plum job. Now, that will tell you that the Western world, the 0.5% will always go for William Ruto. And I don't see if Kalonzo Musyoka has what it takes even to get 45% from Western or 45% from Nyanza. What about Nairobi? The same. What about Mombasa? The same. So it is not the right time for Raila to leave. If Azimio Kenya want to form the government, then they should prevail over Raila Odinga, not to leave to go to AU. If indeed they want to ascend to the leadership of the country, this is not the time to let Raila go. Thirdly, Raila should not go because Raila gave me a hope of Canaan. Raila Amolo Odinga, political enigma in my country. Baba, Wujalego, Agwambo, Thiringini, Manganga, Ulektiga, Winji. You gave us a promise to Canaan. But it seems to me that you are the one now going to Canaan alone. Because that job, I don't think it will benefit your constituents or your countrymen. I don't know how it will help our economy. I don't know how it will help our local community. I don't know. It looks prestigious and look creative. But how will it solve our problem? How will it solve our problem in the country? Yeah. So you gave us a promise of Canaan. You should not leave us. Leaving us right now is leaving us as an orphan. And you would have not achieved the purpose and the goal of Azimio. You will have vacated, and you will be someone who will be considered to have failed in his political inquest. This is my plea to you. Africa is good, but Kenya is our business. Raila Odinga, you are our business. What you said are giving your candidature, that one was your own choice. Have you consulted us? Have you consulted ODM? What about what are we going to gain as a local community? What are we going to gain as a country of Kenya? It means to me that Ruto might have bribed you to leave Kenya and to let him do whatever he wants. It is not the time to leave Baba. Baba William Ruto is a wolf. Baba Kalonzo Musyoka is weak. Baba Martha Karua has got no votes. Baba, why are you leaving at this time? Why are you leaving at this time? Why are you leaving at this time? Baba, do not leave. Kenya Kwanza will laugh at us. Already they have started. Already they are happy. They are happy because you have failed in all your aspiration. You have failed in all your blueprint. Baba, our success is not you taking over the position of AU chairmanship. Our success as Kenya is you becoming the president of the Republic of Kenya just for one term. Our economy is destroyed now, and I don't see Kalonzo Musyoka as a person who can revamp it. I don't see Kalonzo Musyoka as somebody who can revive the economy so quickly. I don't see. Baba, do not leave. This is not the time to leave us on the way. You are leaving us as orphan, and it is not what God called you to do. God called you to lead this nation. God called you to be the president of this nation. You have won more than twice. And coming 2027, no one's going to steal your vote. No one. Kenya are tired. Don't make us tired more. Baba, Kenyans are tired with William Ruto. Don't cause us more stress. We've gone through stress enough. You know, Obasanjo might have been given some money to come and sweet talk you. Because Ruto knows that when you are in the politics of Kenya, he has got no certainty of being a president after 2027 because it's all election and it is known. So you being in a political limelight is a dark moment for William Ruto. William Ruto will want you to be there, or he will want you to fail. Because even in AAU, people are voting there. How sure are you that you will vote? He wants you to fail so that he will use that in 2027 election to campaign against you. William Ruto is cunning. William Ruto does not want you to be a chairman of AU. He does not want. He will pretend. You leave your position as the leader of Azimio, expecting that you're going to get the UN. Believe me, I don't think that these people will vote for you. Because what Ruto want, he want your downfall there. So when you come down, people like Alonso will not even agree now to support you. That will be the end of Azimio. If you lose that pot and come back to claim your position to run for the presidency, I don't think it will be easy. Baba, think twice. Think twice. Think twice. And I want to tell you, if you fail at AU, one who has caused your failure is William Ruto. Look, if you fail in AU, it will be because of William Ruto. William Ruto is not friendly to East and Central presidents, and anything that he presented before the panel, I don't think that they will fully support it. Because this president of East and Central Africa, they see William Ruto as a traitor. So anything William Ruto will present before them, they will not buy it. They will not buy it. They will not buy. I don't think Museveni will ever vote you to come his boss. I don't think Samia Suluhu will do. Because he doesn't have political agreement with Samuel Ruto. So remember also Africa is big. How sure are you, Raila Odinga? If you happen to go, if you fail there, coming down Raila Odinga to your position will be a disaster. They will laugh at us, and Azimio will not hold. You sticking to Azimio this time is the strength of Azimio. You sticking with Azimio, it is our pride. It gives us the strength to fight and even to register more members for the year 2027. When you vacate, we are doomed. ODM is doomed. What you fought for in Kenya for years will have been eroded. Thank you. Thank you. Please, if you come across this video, Make it viral. Make it viral. Otherwise, thank you.